Good afternoon. Is it good afternoon or good evening? Good evening, guys. How is everyone doing? Welcome to another video. It is your Empress. So I'm here in my kitchen whipping a meal. I want to start whipping a meal. I'm so late, guys. I'm so late today. Because I came back home just now. I was running errands. So unlike me, usually on Sundays I don't really do much. I don't do much on Sundays. I just stay at home, do my laundry, and then just chill out. But today I had to go and run some errands. So that is the reason why I came back actually late. So I came back late. Then when I reached the gate, I realized that I did not carry the correct key to open the gate. Then we had to wait outside in the cold for some time. Just now, I had to call my husband to give us his key so that we can gain access to the house. So now it's just when we've arrived. Me and Killian, and also Killian's nanny had also been out, so even her, we just came back home. So now I'm trying to prepare a meal as we speak. How is everybody's new year going on? I hope good. My new year so far is okay. I won't complain whatsoever. Thank God. On Christmas Day, I was a bit ill. I went down with a flu, a very horrible flu, from 23rd from 23rd going onwards. I went down with a very bad flu. I used to have asthma when I was younger, and I pretty much felt like I outgrew it, because I think asthma you need to outgrow it when you are age 24, and then if you outgrow it from the time you are 24, you'll never have it. I felt like I really outgrew it, because it's really long time since I had asthma, but sometimes I feel like I usually get a little bit of it, not very chronic one, like the way I used to have when I was younger. So I think that is what went on. I had a bit of an attack, but all went well. I feel like I usually just suffer from the same asthma, like asthma-like illness. That is the only illness that puts me, gets me. Like I usually just have it. But this time I didn't have a horrible headache alongside with the attack. So that is all I can remember. That since I was young, that is the only illness that I've ever suffered from. I've never had anything major apart from that. So that is exactly what I had. But obviously I got well by the grace of God. And coming to think of it, I'm just feeling like having health insurance. What is it? Since here in Kenya, I remember some time back I had a health insurance that was very helpful with this different health insurance company. But recently I changed and I have a new one. And this new one, I went to have a complete health checkup, and they just sort of declined and said that they were not going to check up majority of the health checkups that I wanted. That was very strange. They had me wait in the line for so long, and the hospital was calling them here and there, but they just ended up declining. So I ended up just walking out of the hospital. That makes me feel like I'm never going to have an health insurance moving forward. I'd rather just go from out of pocket. Whatever happens, happens. But I just go out of pocket route. That's the way most Kenyans do. Because I feel like health insurance here in Kenya is pretty much a scam. And by the grace of God, we are not going to have to end up having anything serious by the grace of God. So my new year so far is going pretty much okay. There is a small win that I want to be grateful for to God. It's been a while. It's been since very, very long time that I've wanted to purchase a vehicle. And I've been saving up for a very long time. And it seems like it's going to finally come to pass by the grace of God. Courtesy of YouTube. I'm going to use my YouTube money to purchase a vehicle. Oh yes, I say it. I'm going to use YouTube money to purchase my first ever vehicle. And it's very weird how people usually look down on people who pretty much film, and people are very they have no idea that actually you can actually make money on YouTube. You can actually make good money on YouTube. So there you go. Just don't listen to naysayers. If you feel like you want to make some extra stream of income, YouTube, social media is one of the best gifts that people can have, because you can just use your telephone to create content, whatever it is that you choose to do, even if it is just talking to people and just pouring your heart out, being yourself. And it's amazing that you can actually do it while earning money. So I knew a lot of people off of YouTube, and I've done YouTube for quite a long time, a long time, and I can pretty much say that since I started doing YouTube, I have earned like pretty much like 1 million Kenya shillings. So if I come to calculate all the money that I started since I began YouTube, it's pretty much close to 1 million. If not clocking 1 million, but it's pretty much close to 1 million Kenya shillings. And apart from before, when I was in the Emirates, I used to not really save that money. I used to use that money pretty much for to help other people. But after I left the Emirates. I started saving up, and I pretty much managed to save up enough to get myself and my family a car. So if you see me scratching my head with car keys, just know, just know that it's because of me running my mouth on YouTube. That is the reason why I have that one. So don't be jealous. You can as well take your telephone and start recording, talking, okay, and have personality while talking to people. Earn money while doing it, okay, and then get monetized, and then start saving up little by little and do something for yourself instead of getting jealous for the people who do it. So just continue, just do it for yourself. Just do it, because I know that a lot of people, they usually shun the people. They shun the people who do YouTube pretty much. They think that, oh, that person who is always putting on camera, showing off this and talking and la 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 la. Now see me. Now see me. Okay. In this life, there is no manual. There is no manual. There is a lot of streams of income that people can earn money, including here YouTube. So do not judge people for their hustle. So long as I am not hurting anybody on these streets, do not judge me for my hustle, because at the end of the day, it helps me. So yes, that is exactly what is gonna happen. I have really not picked up the car. I'm gonna pick it up next week, God willing. So so that is exactly what is gonna happen. But I have already, everything is underway. Everything is underway. So I'm just waiting for the day I'm going to pick it up, which is just pretty much very soon. In a couple of days, I'm going to pick up that vehicle. So I'm going to be a vehicle owner for the first time in my entire life. Oh my God, I'm going to have a car for myself. And usually, I hear people usually like sort of like, for me, a car wasn't my priority at first, because I felt like I can get by here in Kenya very easily. Matatus, even though it's pretty much very extremely hectic, especially during rainy days. But you sort of just get by it. You get by, you get used to it. You get used to it. So I felt like that was not my first priority. My first priority was getting myself a place, a home, and then the rest can follow. So even right now, I know there are people who usually say that, oh, you know, for me personally, I felt like it was only wise for me to get a house before getting a car. That is just, but it's no shade for the people who decide to get houses before get a car before getting a home. For me, I just felt the need to do that for myself, so that even if I have it, I have like a place to park it. I have financial freedom. I can pretty much sort of afford to maintain it with the income that I have currently. So I feel like it's only fair for me to have one. It's fair. So I thank God for that small win for the beginning of this year. So some of you might be asking exactly, maybe you have interest on being a YouTuber and earning money on YouTube, or pretty much doing social media content creation and try to earn money on there. If you are able to run your mouth like a tractor, if you are able to talk to people and convey a message and you have confidence, you can start. There is no formula. You don't need big gadgets. You don't need, as a matter of fact, I have a very nice camera that I rarely ever use. I don't even use that camera. So to film and post, I pretty much just do lives. I don't edit, I don't do nothing. You don't need all that. You can just start with the phone that you have. And for the longest time I have been filming using a phone. My phone. And the camera quality was pretty much okay. Auntie, hii ugali penye uliacha hapa nje ndio iharibike ama ulikuwa unataka kuitupa? Sunday mi huwa sikuli ugali asubuhi. Nakula ugali during the weekend. Sasa sijui hii ugali kama itaharibika, hebu iweke kwa fridge. Utaikula ama usiitupe hiyo ugali. You'd rather even just use it for the dog's meal instead of throwing it. Do you? So you guys, you remember last week I had a problem. I made a video. I told you guys that I don't have a nanny because my nanny had decided to go and did not come back on time. I mean, she did not come back, and her phone was pretty much off. So I just figured that she might not want the job anymore and decided to find another nanny. I did find another nanny, but that nanny turned out to not even, she was not very reliable. She was not reliable. She pretty much didn't want to work. She was always in her room. I told you guys during the Christmas holiday I was pretty much sick, but she was in her room. I was doing my things by myself and she was just locking herself in the room, and I did something wrong. By when she came, I immediately gave her Wi-Fi password. I don't think that is wrong because I just felt like I didn't want her to feel bored because she was afraid of staying with us in the living room. So I felt like I wanted to just give her, because she had a smartphone, so that she can watch something and just during Christmas season and feel very nice, not to feel bored and locked in a small room. So I just gave her the password because of that. But she used that to be staying in the room most of the time. And I felt like it was not, I felt like she didn't feel like she wanted to work. Huh? I felt like she didn't want to work. So meanwhile, the lady who used to work here, who used to work here in this house, she was okay. I've not had a problem with her. Yeah, nothing major happened with her that I would say that. Just apart from the fact that she told me that she was gonna come back. She went on a Monday and she was to come back by Friday, and she never showed up on that Friday. So, and her phone was off the entire time. So I was like wondering exactly what next I would have done, apart from just assuming that she probably didn't want to work because she was away for almost 2 weeks. But then when I had brought the other one, from one day she just suddenly came back. So I was very worried. I was thinking to myself, the other girl I had sent for her in Uganda, she came from Uganda. So I felt like, how is she going um, to to go back since she came here to work? And this other lady is like, she wants to come back to work. So I was torn in between. But then when I felt like she was not really working, I had to let her go. And this other lady gave me a good egg. She explained herself. The reason why her phone was off, the reason why she didn't came back on time. So I spoke to my husband. At first, my husband was feeling like she might disappoint me again if I bring her back. So he was just telling me to just let her go totally. But then I felt like it's good to always give people a second chance. So because I was desperate and I needed somebody who already know how things goes on around here, especially with the child starting school very soon, I just had to bring her back. So yes, I brought her back. So she's here. So she came back. She gave me a good excuse. I mean, she tried to give me a reasons and whatnot. I decided to just let her work. So now she's here working. She came back to work. So let's see. Because I asked my husband and he was like, you're the one who deals with these nannies. What does your intuition tell you? How do you feel? And I told him, you know what? Let me give this one, a second chance. And he was like, okay. So I gave her a second chance. She's been here ever since. The other one I had to let her go. Because you cannot be here if you don't want to work. We help each other here. You work, I go to work, look for money to feed us, and we look for money to feed us and pay all our bills. Meanwhile, we take care of the household. If you don't want, there's no other way out. There's no other way. I just want to put some bell pepper. Is it called bell pepper or capsicum? That is what I'm cutting here. Let me add more gravy there. My grated tomatoes for the gravy. I'm going to add more of the green, yellow, and white, the LGBTQ, bell pepper, colorful bell pepper, LGBTQ. So guys, hey, there's this saga that is going on here in Kenya. First of all, these ladies who have decided, I'm not judging you, but I'm judging you if you know what I'm saying. You've decided to use your your honey pot to earn money. You know, whatever you do, just know in the back of your mind that the wages of sin is death. Not that some sins are bigger or better than others, but there are some sins that are very risky. They are putting your life in danger. So when you decide to dress up skimpily and go to some skimpy clubs and pubs and dress up very skimpily as a woman and go out of your home at a certain time, very unholy hours, alone, with no company, no friends, you are just there alone meeting random men in the and deciding to go to some Airbnb or private rooms with these random men that you just met. Honey, just know that you are putting your life in danger. And the danger that you are putting your life in, it is still actually doing somersault. You need to be very wise when you're doing some things and you have to. So anyway, where am I heading with this story? There's this 25-year-old lady here in Kenya. Absolutely gorgeous woman. Very, very beautiful girl. She don't even look Kenyan. She has these features of Ethiopian, Eritrean, or a lady from she just doesn't have. She don't have Kenyan features. She have these different features. So she was very beautiful. So she was doing this, using her beauty to become a socialite on the social media. That is how they call themselves, socialite. So basically, they just meet random people to fund some random men who will fund their lifestyles and give them the champagne and strips and beautiful driving in Rolls Royce and this extraordinary nice cars, only to be murdered in cold blood by one of these sons of pharaohs that they are going with for one night stand. My dear, let me tell you something. When you are young, use your body and everything and your mind and very wisely. Don't use it to entertain these men. These men, many of them have no respect for you. The only thing that you can do for yourself as a young lady is to have self-worth and self-respect. This lady ended up losing her life because she chose the streets. And the streets are not loyal. The streets are horrible. And with a lot of cases of auntie, si uchukue mboga ukarange. Karanga hii mboga umix na hiyo cabbage. Mtoto ataanza kulala hapa. So this lady passed away. As we speak, she's 6 foot under. Basically, they went into an Airbnb in some dodgy places. Got in, and they were having a good time, because it's very evident when you look at the crime scene. And also the people nowadays in this Kenya, people are very, very quick with their people are very quick with their smartphones. They are always quick to record. So they sort of entered this crime scene and they were recording, and these things are all over social media, especially TikTok. This lady is how it's horrible. This lady has it was only 24 years old. Yeah. This lady was only 24. This lady was only 24 years old. And now as we speak, she's 6 foot under. Why? Because she chose this life, the streets. She chose the streets. And this woman, her parents are allegedly, apparently pastors. Her brother is a pastor. Her mom is a pastor. Everyone is a pastor in her family. You know, the pastor, the minister of the gospel. You know, these people, these pastors are very questionable nowadays. Very, very questionable. You know the kind of things they do? Even now, there's a very big scandal surrounding TD Jakes. Oui, Jesus. There is a very big scandal surrounding TD Jakes. That it is alleged. It is alleged that TD Jakes have been essaying young boys. You know what says essay is? You know, nowadays there's some abbreviations that you have to be fast to know what essay is. I don't want to mention it here because it's going to get my video demonetized. Those are trigger words. So let me cook my fish. Now I'm cooking my seafood. Nikati. Leo nataka aje uko na njaa kile unajua hajakula kutoka asubuhi. Toka akule zile mandazi. Andi na wewe ulikuwa unachuna tu mandazi ukiingiza kwa moto. Si mtu huwa you roll them and then you cut in blocks. Mtu anafanyanga hivi. Unaongeza mafuta. Iko tamu, they are very nice, but you need next time just roll and then cut. Sawa. So that we eat something that has very good shape. I want to put some lemon in my fish. Gideon, you're hungry? Yeah? You're not hungry. What did you eat? You ate too many mandazis in the morning. How come you're not hungry? You haven't eaten since morning. But I don't want to give you mandazi now because we are almost eating. Mama, you want mandazi? You want mandazi, but then promise you will eat ugali. Na ukakunywa maji. Okay, it's fine. Hata akikula hii na kule na ugali kidogo ni sawa tu. Thank you. I'm not giving you milk because I want you I want you to eat. I want to wash this fish. I want to put them here. I don't know what is going on. And you know, it's funny because people in the Christian community, many of them, they don't make these people accountable. We know that they are just human. We know that they are just human. We know that they make mistakes just like anybody else. But just do what the Bible says and step down. You don't need to be on the pulpit if you know you're flawed like that. Heal and ask for forgiveness, but over there, I've just rinsed this fish with very hot water. Just washed off the sins of this fish with very, very hot water. We are not refusing that mistake is to human. But if you know that you're that much flawed, that you can do young voice on the pulpit, while on the pulpit, just step down. Stop making noise on the pulpit, using big words and using quoting the Bible. People are really taking advantage of God. They are really taking advantage of God. Taking advantage of God's mercifulness. I didn't put oregano in my feed. And one of you sisters gave me a tip. You said for this coconut milk, I need to put it in a blender, add hot water, and then whisk it in the blender to get soup out of it so that I can add in my fish. That is exactly what I'm going to do now. You guys, I'm so super excited. Because of small wins. milk. I have coconut milk. Now what I need to do is to sieve it inside. Oh, bravo. That lady was right. Finito, finito. Now let's wait a little bit for our food to shimmer before we dish it and eat. Nyasaye, Nyasaye, Nyasaye ton madongo. Nyasaye, Nyasaye, Nyasaye timo 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 madongo. Werena timo madongo. Oh, Nyasaye, Nyasaye, Nyasaye timo madongo. Guys, let me read a little bit from you. Let me read a little bit from you. So, it's morning here in the United States. For me, yes, pleasant greetings. Thank you so much for coming by, for stopping by once again. Essential Business Essential, Beauty Business Essentials is saying, hello beautiful, saying hi from Jamaica. I really love your personality and content. Thank you so much, Mama. And it's a blessing to be alive and well in the new year. Amen. 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 God is faithful. And I'm glad you're feeling better now. Thank you so much, Ruby. I remember when you bought health insurance when you arrived from Dubai. Maybe the new insurance company is not as good as the first company you had. You know, honestly, the first company that I had a ridiculously expensive surgery with the correcting I had grade 4 hemorrhoids, so they had to operate and stitch me up back together, and it was almost like it's like $5,000 and they paid for it, and I had only paid once. It was less than I paid less than how much? I paid I don't know if it was $1,000 or how many. It was less than $1,000. It was like probably less than almost $700 I paid, and was it? I don't know. I'm not sure, but it was way less. But these people covered for the surgery that was almost $5,000. Can you imagine? And And for the renewal, they were like, for me to get it renewed, they were fining me for going over, because I think they expect you not to go over the first with the first installment. I went over my installment, so I don't know. They were like, you need to pay more, and I just terminated because I was not expecting to renew it, for them to tell me to renew it and pay more. So I just sort of, but I think it was a good one. But I know that if I go back there, they will again, it will reflect in their system that I owe them. So they will charge me more. This fish seems so delicious. I can't. Let me try the soup and see how the soup is. See if the soup have enough salt. It is so delicious, man. That's so nice. That is amazing. I think that's done. The greens are here. So we are just gonna dish the meal. Our greens are here. I need to really for Killian. I need to give Killian I need to give the kid a meal. Why is my fridge making that weird noise? Auntie, I'm going to dish myself food and then you come. I don't think she wants to be on the camera. So let me take this. That is why she's avoiding being. That's why she's avoiding being on the camera. So let me just let her dish her food. Killian, turn off that TV. Turn off TV quickly. It's going to demonetize my video. I don't like. Yes. You want to put my fire? Killian ananichekeshanga. Killian is asking me if I can, if I want to be for my fire. Put my fire. She doesn't want to let me get food. Hello, your friend. I can't see your fire. You can't see my fire? Wait. Now you have to leave the Nini alone. But this one does not work, Ilian. How does it work? Oh. No, wait. This thing. Go and sit on the dining, please. This thing, this remote is kaput. You know that? Yes. This remote is very problematic. And Kilian, you keep touching the remote with food. What is this you're doing with the remote? You know that is bad? Yes. Yeah. That remote is very disgusting because now it has food all over. I always tell you to leave the remote alone, but you don't listen. This one, this fire, I need to, where's the volume? I need to mute it. Go and sit and eat. I have to wash my hands. The remote was so dirty. But me, I'm eating. Sit there, Auntie is bringing your food. Okay. And go and tell Auntie to give you something to put this nini, to put the bones. Okay. Yeah, you. No, but I want something to put bones on it. Thank you. Of course, she can't put bones for you. Yes. You're only a baby. You cannot eat bones. Yes. Kilian, school is soon. Okay. Bring your seat and sit next to me. But then you only sit next to me if you promise you will eat. Okay. If you won't eat, don't sit next to me. Okay. You know this fish has a lot of bones.
Yes.
But I wanted to buy meat. Then I said, instead of buying meat, let me buy fish. Do you like fish or meat?
Fish. I like fish.
Okay, look at your food. It's very yummy. Did you wash your hand? And you didn't wash your hand, Killian. We've been out. First thing first, before you come here. When you get in the house, what did you say? The first thing you do what?
Remove my socks.
Remove your shoes, and then you go do what? Wash your hands, right? That is what we said. But today you did not do that. You came, and then you start eating without washing your hands. That is wrong, okay? That is, you will get a bag in your tummy, something in your tummy that will make your tummy to pain. So you have to wash your hands, okay, before you eat anything. You understand? Can you go and do it now? And you wash properly, okay? No rush. Here. This is Killian's meal. This is my meal. Penina, you miss ugali. Why didn't you carry ugali? Did you leave for the Middle East? Why didn't you carry unga with you? Nowadays, the best unga that I use is called Amaze. For me, it's good, better than all the ungas that I've ever used. What did I want to say? Let me eat. I will remember what I wanted to say. Killian, did you like our car?
Yes.
You went to see our car, right?
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Hey, the inside of that car is so nice.
Yes.
It's so clean. Right?
Yes.
Eat and then put some soup in your ugali, and then you eat with some meat, there's some fish.
Okay.
I've put a little bit of pepper.
Okay.
But nowadays you're used to eating pilipili, isn't it?
Yes.
A little bit of pilipili is not bad, right? Can you feel pilipili? Okay, eat.
Okay.
Take ugali in your hand and then eat it.
Okay.
Monday is school. Tuesday, marathon until April. You're not eating? We don't pray. We pray whilst we We cut it and it's already blessed.
Okay.
You pray for your own food.
Okay.
Killian, I'm teaching you bad manners of not praying for your food. I want to go and add myself to God.
Okay. Auntie, ukusalimia hawa.
Mmewasalimia kiche.
Sawa. Kwani mama alikwambia? Sawa. Na kwa nini kila siku uambii? Hello guys. Uambii.
Mimi nawaambianga kiche tukiwa kiche.
Na hapa tunataka kumwambia hapa.
Hapa wewe ndio kwa hivyo umebaki hujawaambia haya. Sisi tunakuanga tumemaliza kiche.
Auntie,
Yes.
that ugali, the ugali that you left there is too big for Isaac. Hizo ugali zenye unapika kubwa kubwa alafu zinashinda zikibaki sipendi.
Why? I saw this one going down. I saw this one going down.
It goes down because people are talking. People are commenting.
Okay.
Eat your dinner.
Hiyo ugali ikibaki
Okay.
acha tupike ugali fresh.
Eat your food.
Okay.
Even today we were with you. You did not even complain until you feel hungry.
Yes.
How come?
Anaogopa kukula.
This day.
Maybe kama ungemwambia kukula.
5 days. 5 days.
How many days?
5.
5 days to what?
Huh?
5 days to what? Why are you counting days?
Because I like.
Okay, then eat.
Okay.
Julian, we have a cow. We are going to get our cow. Very soon.
I am white.
Our cow is color white.
Niko na button ya remote. Ninazima alafu inawaka. Ninazima alafu inawaka.
They are not listening. They can't hear what you are saying. You have to speak in English for them to hear.
Okay. Okay.
You know how we got the money for buying the car?
Yes.
Just like this, the way we are making videos.
Okay.
We make videos and the video have money. They give us money. If we make video every day or twice a week, we have no money.
Okay. Okay. Then we will buy the car. Okay.
And you know, nowadays in Kenya, we have big corns. We have a lot of corn artists. I think Nigeria is the only country with corns. Oh my God, Kenya. Kenya is the worst.
Okay.
No, why I'm looking at you? Because I can't see. Your ugali is not moving.
But I'm eating.
You usually like ugali, right? Mm.
Ugali ndio itakuwa last kama fish imeisha.
Mm. Hapana. You usually eat ugali and then you finish ugali. And then after you finish ugali, now you start eating fish.
But I'm already eating fish.
Mm. Siku hizi anakula vizuri. Nowadays you eat so well, si ndio?
Unaendelea na kula polepole.
Mm.
Ile anamaliza.
He is 6 years old. Nowadays he start to eat well.
Nakwan.
Mm. That is Snapchat. You know, I was so afraid. I was thinking these guys were going to scam me
Why?
because the guy that we are going to buy, the guy that is selling us the car, we found him on TikTok. See, even TikTok, people have businesses on TikTok.
And I'm seeing someone.
Mm.
Eat.
Okay.
Imagine niko karibu ku. Look, this is a fish fillet. This is a whole fillet. This one. Don't mind that. We eat with our hands because that is exactly how our ancestors were eating. So here is the fish fillet. Gideon, do you like fish?
Yes.
I was thinking this guy was going to scam me. And I was so afraid. So I called a couple of my friends. My friends who own cars. They have a car. To ask them a question. Every time they were telling me something, I was calling to ask a question. And the friends were on call. They were calling me along the way, asking me everything they were saying. And then finally, me and my friends agreed. After counter checking everything, that the vehicle, the original owner, has registered it on the National Traffic whatnot, this traffic body that deals with vehicles on the road. So from there you can see if the vehicle is fully paid, the vehicle is loaned. We went in there and saw that the original owner who is selling his vehicle, first of all, the person who posted the vehicle on the on TikTok posted it for his cousin. So when we went, he was like, I'm selling this vehicle for my cousin. And so I called one friend. The friend gave her husband a phone to explain everything.
And why I can see
Mm.
They are done with movie.
It's okay.
Okay.
You eat.
Okay.
The husband explained everything to me. The husband insisted that the cousin, the one selling the car, whom the car is in his name, has to be there with his ID number and the car logbook. I mean, ID and the car logbook. Eat. So that is exactly what happened. He was called, he came with all those documents, and then we checked on this national NTCA body. We checked if his vehicle is there as per the description of the logbook. We found the vehicle was there. Then, because there were some other willing buyers and we wanted to get the car, we didn't want to lose the car. He asked us to put down payment, but only because I was not ready to get it now. The food was nice. Don't blame me for drinking my soup like that. Can you imagine I finished and you are still here? Nipe tissue. So the guy was like, it's okay. If you want to get the car and you, because I told him that I'm gonna get the car not today, but sometime in this week. He was like, I have to pay down payment. But so I paid down payment. The guarantee was that I come with the logbook, the original logbook. So that is exactly what we did. And then the agreement, the witnesses, everything written, we videoed the agreement, everything is on paper. So now we are waiting. Celestine Dean, of course, when you eat with your hand, it slaps different. Can you eat, please?
Okay.
You don't just say, okay, pick up food and put in your mouth. You know, you have to finish this food. I'm not joking. We are not leaving anything to throw. People there in America usually tell their children in Africa don't have food. What is this? Don't we have food? Yes, children in Africa have food. Not all parts of Africa children lack food. Just like not all parts of America people are homeless. Lillian, I'm so thirsty.
I gave you water.
No. You will go to touch my cup with fish. I want to go and wash my hand. Then I can come back with my water.
Okay.
so thirsty. I'm not supposed to actually drink water as soon as I eat.
You're drinking this too.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's my water.
Mm.
I bought this one to drink a lot of water
Okay.
so that my skin can glow. You see, my skin is really glowing
Yes.
and my body is really plump because I'm drinking water.
Okay. Umekataa kukumbuza mama akununulie bodo ya shule.
Atatumia ile yangu.
Ile ingine.
You'll use my bottle, the one that I used to use.
Which one?
They are inside. Inside. Let me read from the people, from our aunties. These are our aunties, okay? Especially when his cheeks are full of dinner. They like you when your cheeks are full of dinner. Celestine Dean likes you. Can you eat? Because Celestine Dean likes when you're eating. Our auntie Celestine Dean. And then somebody else.
I never seen that auntie.
You're asking me about some Ugandans if they speak Swahili. Yes, some of them are in the border. They are near the border, so they pretty much speak. They are pretty much eat Kenyans food. Kenyans food, and they talk Kenyan language because they are pretty much in the border with Luhyas. So yeah, they speak Swahili. Some of them, not, but most of them usually live here in Kenya. They've been living here for quite some time. Yes, Ugandans, we have a lot of Ugandans that work in Kenya. They speak very good Swahili. Ruby, when you pick up the car, take it to a reputable mechanic to get the oil changed. If a diagnostic test is not very expensive, you may want to have one done to see any problems with the car. All right, good to know. Even though today we had 2 mechanics with us, they inspected the car and they said it was great, but they didn't run anything in the computer to do diagnostic test. They just sort of perused around, looked at the engines and the major functions of the car. They say they gave us a go ahead and they say the car is pretty good. Ati, the baby doesn't like fufu. No, he eats it like a champ. He's almost finishing. His plate is almost empty. Can you eat more ugali? Do you want more ugali? Okay, finish that one then. Finish.
They are finished these ones.
Yeah, finish all your food, okay? Like a good boy. Even though you've eaten some mandazis now, but I want you to finish your food, okay?
Okay.
Good. Eat that and then put some little fish in your mouth.
Okay.
Good job. So, oh yeah. Oh, wow, you have African shops in London where they sell fish. That's amazing. Amazing. So I have a driving license, but I have never stepped my foot in a car since the time I was training for driving. So I'm very nervous. Even though my husband can drive, so he will be driving most of the time, but I also want to be a pro in driving that vehicle. So you will have to teach me whenever we have free time. We'll have to be going around with the car so that I can be a pro and do I'll be doing my errands. Like usually I'm very envious of ladies who know how to drive cars perfectly. I want to know how to drive cars. Can you eat? Don't show them your mouth while eating, okay?
What?
That's bad manners. When you're eating, you don't show people your mouth, okay?
What?
Okay, take this whole fish and put in your mouth. This whole fish. It's very yummy, right? Good. Is it yummy? Yeah, good.
And
Yeah.
I was looking at my teeth.
Okay, your teeth are very good, but you know your teeth will start coming out soon. Which one is shaking? Do you have any teeth that is shaking yet? That is wobbly. Do you have any fish teeth that if you do like this, you feel a little pain and it's shaking? No, not yet. Oh my goodness, you're slow. You're actually turning 6 soon. So at 5 they should start. I think by 6, when you turn 6, they will start falling. Okay, put that in your mouth. Don't play with food. Okay. So that is going to be so much fun. Hey, I usually look at myself whenever I'm getting rained on in the rain, and people look at you like and roll their windows and pass you like step almost splashing rainwater on you while you're walking on the road. You know, like honestly, people in Kenya who own cars, they usually feel like they've arrived. They usually like seriously, they 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 usually, even the people who own homes, they don't feel the same way the people who own cars feel. I mean, the people who own homes, they are very down to earth. When you look at the people who own cars here in Kenya, please, what are you gonna tell me? I own a vehicle. You see how those people make it? Like seriously? Anyway, we thank God. But we are going to be humble car owners. I'm going to be a very humble car owner. Ooh, I'm excited. Eat. Can you eat? So this is not to brag or anything like that. It's just to talk to you guys and let you guys know that this social media, it usually gives us a boost to our finances. It's an extra way of earning money because honestly, it's really like it's amazing. So I'm extremely grateful, especially for you guys who've been watching my videos. I'm extremely grateful. So eat, finish your food. Auntie is washing plates and she's almost finished. She needs you to finish the entire plate so that you can take it to be washed. Hmm? Take that ugali. Take that ugali. You see? Yes.
This one.
Yes.
And this one.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want more ugali? Enough? That's enough? All right. I'm doing otenga. I'm playing. I'm dancing with my shoulders. Mm. We are very happy. I don't know whether to film for you guys the day I'm going to pick up the vehicle or what. I don't know whether I should vlog that day. I think I will. I think I should. I will. Eat a little, the ones that are left.
This one.
Those mbogas. Okay, take the plate. The kitchen. Tell auntie to put this one in this remaining food
Okay.
in the dog's pot.
Okay.
Asimwage, kesho atamixia dogi watu wapikie nayo.
Oh.
You know what I'm happy about is that the owner of the vehicle has really maintained it. Has really maintained the vehicle. The vehicle, the inside is so super clean, you know, super clean. Even the tiles, you know, the carpeting of the vehicle is so clean. Things are so clean, you know. When you're inside that vehicle, you just feel like, okay, now that is what I'm happy about. And also the outside of the vehicle is very well maintained. And the owner was just bragging and saying, you know, this vehicle, even if you get tired of it, bring it back to me. Just bring it. I will trade another vehicle to you. I'll give you another vehicle so that you can give me back this vehicle because I really like this vehicle. So we'll see how the vehicle favors us. I hope it's not going to give us a hard time. So you guys, I think that's it for this video. It was lovely hanging out with you guys. Let me read from you the last bit of the Nini. There's African shops in Albuquerque. Where is that? New Mexico. I shopped there. A Kenyan chef cooked at the biggest hotel in my town, Durango, Colorado. He has a food truck on the other side of town and trains cooks. Amazing. Car owner. Congratulations. Happy for you and your hubby. Enjoy. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully next time when I'm filming, I'll film for you guys and you give you guys a car tour. You know, I wanted to say something. This is not to brag or in any way, manner, or form. Sometimes, you know, recently I watched a video. The lady, it was a guy, he was making a video and he was saying that the people who usually like sort of film, like for example, a pantry full of food, you choose to sort of take a camera and film a pantry full of food, showing people, look at how my food is stocked, look at my fridge, how it's stocked, look at everything in my house, how they are, or giving you a house tour, look at how well I live, look la la la, while other people are. Did you wash your hand with soap and water? Yeah, you cheza with toys. Right now you cannot play. Don't use TV. Wait for auntie and then you take you to bed, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you play with your toys now. Okay. And he was just saying how horrible this type of people are for them to even make such contents. Yet there are some people who are in lack, they lack food, and if they watch these videos, how is it going to make them feel? Or the people who let their bellies hang out, the bellies, pregnant bellies, like showing off and telling people, oh look guys, I'm pregnant and la la la, and showing their bellies for people, the world to see. These people are very inconsiderate and what of the ladies who've been waiting to have babies for even 14, 15 years? How do they feel when they see such videos? La la la. And this guy went on and on and on. And the comment section, people were so much in support of him. And they were just like sort of in support of. And I just felt like partly I agree with him that some people can be very insensitive on the kind of things they choose to show. But on the other hand, I feel like people are just making content that are very harmless, you know. it feels, it's to them it's very harmless, because they don't know how it feels to be hungry. They don't relate. They don't know if, okay, they don't have it in mind that perhaps this, like when they are filming, they don't say, now I want to film to piss the people who don't have money or who are sleeping without food. I want to piss them off. I want to piss off the ladies who cannot have babies, and now I'm pregnant. I want to make them even go and like themselves. I don't think these people really feel thinking like this. I feel like they are barely even thinking anything. They are just like celebrating. They are celebrating their little achievements. They are just happy, and they just want to share with the world, or whatever, or with their community, or with their content. And many of these people, they have content creation as a job, and they share their life with people. And I just feel like it's just content creation. I don't feel like it's something that, if something makes you feel bad and make you feel like you're behind, or just don't click, don't watch, just move to other contents that perhaps. But for me, honestly, I'm just saying that I didn't know that it was possible. And I'm just saying this to encourage other people who would like to take their, come to content, to the internet, and start making money, a little bit of income. Start making it. Don't be afraid to take a camera and speak on the camera and talk to people while making, even if it is $1. At the end of the day, it is worth it at the end of the day. So I think it's just a way of people connecting with the community, sharing with the community. There are people whose contents are just home decoration. There are some people whom contents are like food. Like for me, I do mostly talks, and I prepare my dinners, and we eat. When I put food down to eat, it doesn't mean that I don't remember the people who don't have food. It's not even in my mind at that particular moment. I know that I don't mean any harm, and God sees my heart. So whoever watches my video, if it rubs you the wrong way, I am sorry. But I just want to tell you that to make a content creation is very, very possible to make an extra income with it, because I told you guys exactly that I'm very transparent, and I told you guys that since I started making content, I've earned close to 1 million Kenya shillings, and some of the money is what I've used partly to sort of get myself a vehicle. So it is something good. It is a way to encourage some people. Perhaps would like to join this content creation thing. You'd want to be shameless and just share with the people how you feel, your feelings and all that. Go ahead. Go ahead, man. Just go ahead. Killian, why do you have to make noise with those? Why do you have to bang them? Why do you have to break your toys? That is not, just play softly. Don't bang things, okay?
I didn't.
All right. So, it might be inspiring to see a clean, orderly house. I feel better about it cleaning mine when I look at how nice yours is. My house. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. It's good to know that my house makes you feel like mine is kind of clean and kept. Hi, Rudy B and Killian. Hope your year started well. I wish you happy new year and your family. Thank you very much. Congratulations for your car. Good to know. I'm gonna take it for prayers. I'm going to take my car for prayers. I'm going to take my car for prayers. Or I'm going to pray for my car, and then I'm going to anoint my car and pray for my car by myself. That's it. So anyway, guys, I'll see you on my next video. Have a lovely day, a lovely night. Ruby Aka is well deserved. you've already invested in property. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys on my next live. I don't want to take much of your time. See you on my next live. Have a lovely day. Bye. Much love. Much love. Bye.